Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another reading, Sagittarius. It's good to see you guys again. I hope that you've been well. This will be your reading for February 2021. Let's go ahead and get into it here. As you guys know, we're going to shuffle through and get to talking about the energy shifts that you can expect for Aquarius season into Pisces. But of course, whenever you stumble across this reading, don't let the date scare you away from watching it. Energy is fluid, and it doesn't adhere to a certain timeline. It doesn't always. Also, thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you've been showing the channel, for all of the likes, and welcome to all of the new subscribers. If any songs come to mind when doing your reading, you guys will find those songs in the description box below. So, overall energy for February is the Knight of Swords. Sag, I feel like there is something that you guys really want to get off of your chest, or there's some kind of push here for you guys to do something, for you guys to say something. But why do I feel like you are feeling restricted, or like you don't have the freedom to do so? If that's not the case, and if you do have the freedom to do so, I feel like you guys don't want to hold back. You guys don't want to pull any punches. You've been spending a lot of time thinking about exactly what you want to say, and I feel like you know good and well how you think and feel about the situation that you've been dealing with, and now you want to speak on it. And knowing you, I feel like you guys have done the research. You guys have gathered all the facts. And you have made peace with the conclusion that you have drawn. It's an understanding that I feel you guys resonate with on a spiritual level, and that's why you feel so passionate about the message that you want to get across. There could also be an air sign with whom you have a very strong connection with, and you want to express that to this person, or you just find yourself in your mind about them and thinking about the good old days, thinking about the good times that you guys had together. It doesn't have to be an air sign. It could just be someone who is someone who they're definitely an intellect. This is someone who's good with their words. This is someone who knows what to say to make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. They know how to say the right things. Yeah. I'm seeing quite a few different things with the Page of Cups coming out. So this is that, yeah, there's a lot of reminiscing energy here, or just thinking about the times past in February. And I feel that someone feels emotionally depleted. And I'm hesitating to say that word because I don't see signs of emotional depletion here, but I just feel like there's something that has passed you, or there's something from the past that is no longer here, something that perhaps ended in a very bad and shocking way. Someone may want to make amends. Like I said, someone here may have something that they really want to get off of their chest, but it's just like, how do you find the energy? How do you find the right words How do you get your message out there without ruffling any feathers? Will you be able to resuscitate this without causing any more damage, Sagittarius, is I feel what the question is here. So, I feel like you guys know yourselves, like I said. You've taken the time, you have done a solid amount of reflection, and there's a lot of healing that needs to happen here. I feel like you are realizing the toll that past events have taken on your heart and have taken on your capacity to love and to accept new offers. It's hard for you guys to open new doors or to accept new opportunities if the past is rearing its head once again. I feel like this retrograde that's starting here, I believe it starts on the 29th. There is going to be someone from your past that will make a kind of reappearance, and I feel like they will have an offer for you. Now, I don't know how you're going to take that, Knight of Swords, because you may be going back and forth about the way that things went down, and I feel like there's someone here that's dissatisfied with the amount of effort that was being input here historically. So you'll have to decide in February, Sagittarius, how you guys want to move. Do you want to accept something back? Do you want to accept something back that's going to be more of the same, an offer that's not very substantial? Or will you allow yourself to do the more difficult task of letting that wound heal, letting that wound heal properly so that you can be ready to start something new? Also, I'm being called to tell you, be careful not to rush into anything new if you haven't settled the past, or if you haven't done that necessary healing work to heal your wounds and really understand why things went the way that they went, and understand what you guys need. Understanding how you want to be loved, how you want to be treated, so that you don't find yourselves in situations that are not fulfilling. I feel like passion is good and excitement is good. You guys definitely like to keep things interesting in that department, and I feel like there's no shortage of opportunities around you. There is no shortage of love and relationships and possibility around you. I feel like a lot of people want you guys. Like, a lot of people want you. But are you emotionally available? The thing about getting physical is that it will distract you for a time, yeah, but if you're not happy, then those feelings, they have a way of creeping up on you. Those wounds are still there. So be careful. You have a lot of options around you. You guys, there are a lot of people that you guys can choose from. But if you feel like this inside, are you going to be able to take advantage of them? Are you going to be able to handle them when they're presented to you? And are you going to be able to value them, truly value and appreciate that whole new complex individual that wants to be a part of your life and wants to give you so much, and who is so attracted and drawn into you, if you're still living in the past, or if you're still wrestling with demons of the past? Any retrograde is, and we're in a pre-shadow phase right now, if I'm not mistaken, so you may be feeling the effects of this, or just the feelings may be setting in, because I do feel like a lot of you out there want to move on. A lot of you out there want to move forward. But I don't know if you're going to get very far if you are, excuse my French, I can't say that, but whatever, I'll just say it. You can't fuck the pain away. I feel like finding yourself and understanding which battles you still have to fight, which obstacles still need to be overcome, where the healing still needs to happen, is what's going to make it so you guys can take advantage of these new opportunities that are coming your way. I do think that a lot of you want love. And if that's not what you're looking for, I think that you want to feel fulfilled in the work that you're doing. You want to see some kind of payoff. You're looking for a way to feel good about the work that you're doing once again. But you just want to shake off this bad vibe, shake off this energy that's kind of following you around, or just when you thought that you were over it, there's some kind of trigger that shows up in front of you and makes you want to lash out. It makes things confusing. It makes things less clear. It makes you less sure. And I feel like also it makes you a bit defensive. None of this is your fault, because I feel that there is hurt here. There is hurt. And I feel like these are pains that have existed perhaps since childhood. And both Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, I feel it's having you wrestle with how do I say this? It's having you wrestle with what your principles are, Sagittarius, what you guys stand for. There are certain things that you've been holding on to, that you've been swearing are what they are. Like, this is this way because this is the way that it's always been. But these transits are not going to let you get away with that. They are going to make you change. you won't be able to stay in this Four of Pentacles energy for very long. I feel like you guys want to fight for what you believe is right. And I also feel like here you want to have a fighting chance at being happy. But you just find yourself back here feeling stuck. At least your money's looking good. I mean, so that's one less thing that you have to worry about, because I do think that there is stability where finances are concerned. I mean, both you guys and Pisces are ruled by your Jupiter ruled, so your powers of manifestation are unmatched, but I do feel like you're worried. I feel like you think that that stability is a figment of your imagination, or that it's fleeting, or that you can't really count on it, or that it doesn't really count because you may not be happy with what you're doing for work, or you may not be passionate about it. It may be taking a lot out of you. So I do think that there is some stress here about the ground just falling away beneath your feet, or just crumbling beneath your feet when you least expect it. Or just questioning whether or not you are... I feel like you guys see all of this. You see the patterns. You see yourself right now, and I don't mean for this to sound like such a read, but there aren't really any other energies here. There is no one else here on the table. This is all just energetic shifts that you are going through. So I feel like it is about you. Fearing the worst, but hoping for the best because you know that you deserve it. Okay, I'm going to talk about these two after we go through and talk about all of these a bit more. So let's take a look. Let me have some of this tea. Okay. All right, Sag. Let's go through these together. So, Knight of Swords, you guys really want to lash out. I think that there are a lot of things that you are coming into knowledge about. You guys are getting downloads. You guys are having realizations. What this looks like to me is the energy that comes from finally understanding a situation and wanting to act, but it's like it's almost too late, because what you're realizing and what you're wanting to act on is about a situation that has already passed. And you can't do anything about that. All you can really do is take all of this energy that you have with the Knight of Swords, take all of this enthusiasm to make the most of the truth, to handle the situation better, to handle it differently. All you can do with that energy is channel it and focus it on the present and focus it on the future. We can't change the things that have passed, and this looks like a lot of triggers. This looks like a cycle of staying up at night, thinking about the way that things transpired. Even worse, if in this retrograde, someone else shows up and they make you think about the things that transpired because they approach you. And you're then now, this can go one of two ways. You can react, or you can see this as an opportunity to prove how much you have grown, to prove what you have learned after taking time in solitude. putting all of your energy and effort into the way that you want to present, the way that you want to get your point across, the putting all of your energy into making sure that you are understood, while also remaining open enough to understand someone else's perspective. As I said, with the Six of Cups, someone could be returning from the past in February, wanting to communicate with you or make some kind of gesture. They may very much want to offer you a lot. They may want to have a very new beginning with you. I would say that this looks more physical. And if this isn't someone else that's coming towards you, I think that you are like your libido is kind of through the roof, and you're beginning to understand just how much potential there is out there. It's like a light bulb goes off where it's like, why dwell on situations from the past that perhaps were never meant to work out and couldn't work out, when there are so many other people that are waiting to just get a piece of you? But you have to be ready for it. And if you're living in the past, you won't be able to take advantage of these new opportunities in the future. They may pass you by. They're not going to stop coming. I don't see that happening anytime soon. But you run the risk of letting something really good slip through your hands because you're trying to rekindle something that has been done for some time. The Page of Cups is about reflection. It is about a new start. It is about a new beginning. And it is about a spark that's happening here within you in February. I think that there's something that's changing in your emotional body. And I do think that this is that healing that is happening here for you. So I feel really good about you taking advantage of these opportunities, because like I said, I feel like you guys see what has been happening. So this is all, I feel like me saying this, just a reminder to you. But just be certain that you are healed before you open up these new doors, and do not use, I strongly advise against a rebound at this time. If you're not ready, you're not ready. And it looks like these opportunities are not going anywhere, so what's the rush? You can ease into it, you can start small. Perhaps that's why we have a page here and not a King of Cups. You can start small, flirt a little bit, take your time, have fun. But I feel like there's something real that you guys want to build. Something authentic, something that will be worth your time, something that will be worth your energy, worth your effort, and worth your voice, your breath. Could be a water sign, a Pisces or a Leo. Now, let's keep going here. The Ace of Wands, we're talking a lot about love, but if it's not that, then this could be new business opportunities that, like I said, are emotionally fulfilling. You feel good about spending your time on these projects. You feel good about trying to get them off the ground, because your motivation is what's being restored here. Your ambition, your relationship with that, I feel, is getting stronger. There is a way that you've been viewing the situation that I feel like around the middle of the month, perhaps around the 17th of February, you guys are going to have to bury some hatchets, and there is something that you are going to have to move past. I feel like it's going to feel like you've hit a roadblock in some way, shape, or form, but the trick to maneuvering this energy safely and wisely is letting things that want to go, and standing up for the things that want to stay, standing up for the life that you guys do want to have, for the things that you believe in, for the things that have the potential to grow into something greater. So don't be afraid. Don't stress yourself out over a situation no longer moving, or over feeling like you are just stuck, or feeling like you're going to lose more of yourself in these new situations. This is reading to me like someone who is also a little bit gun shy. Like, yes, you want to put yourself back out there. Yes, you want to take advantage of new opportunities and make, I feel like there are some business decisions that you have been, you've been at the drawing board for some time when it comes to those business decisions. And I feel like you're really motivated to make them. You believe in your ability to be successful and your ability to be profitable as well. But I think that hidden underneath that belief is also some fear that you may fail once again. But you guys must remember that you cannot let that dictate the way that you guys move forward. You should never fear failure. Any successful person in the world will tell you that it's a part of the process, and your mindset is what's most important. This Nine of Swords space is a choice. This is someone who is worried about things that haven't even happened yet. So pause, take a step back, take a break, really watch what your thoughts are doing, and really examine how you feel about your potential to be successful, and really look at the relationship in between that and what's actually being manifested for you. They're very closely related. I do see you guys willingly taking that step back and going to the drawing board is what the Two of Wands looks like here to me. This looks like a plan of action. And I feel like you guys are finding yourselves once again. There's an energy here of someone feeling lost at times, but never really questioning whether or not they have the ability, or questioning whether or not success is possible. This more so looks to me like a battle within about when you are ready, and also if you are worthy. Accept success, and it is here for the taking. Do the necessary work, do the necessary healing, do the planning to increase your probability of success, and I promise you that you will be. Don't allow doubt or fear to scare you out of trying, because you miss 100% of the opportunities that you do not take. And when you take those opportunities, be certain that you are in the right place emotionally, whatever that means for you, so that those seeds will grow, will take root, Sagittarius. All right. That's what I have for you for February. I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for all of the love and support that you've been showing the channel. I will see you guys next time. Bye.